Welcome back, my Valkyries. And I am with Fox.
But of course.
And welcome to part 2 of What If Deku was Kurumi.
And
I know
last time on What If Deku with Kurumi Tosaki.
Which is I've already think. Yes, I know it's the first part 2. It's a damn miracle.
Well, if you think about first part 2 for the last series.
Okay, you don't have to at me like that.
I mean, and also I know some of you guys are waiting for Koga part 3. Don't worry, that is coming as well. I'm just finishing up the script for it.
And if you want to tell me what part 2 you want next, please do in the comments.
Otherwise, we'll have an order of things we already planned.
Yeah, if you don't decide, I'll do it based on the view count.
Which would mean Cloaker would be the first one we'll record.
Cloaker on his side, Shinon on my side.
Followed by Toru.
Yeah, it's a battle between Shinon, Toru, and Iris Heart right now.
If you guys want to do that, keep spamming those videos out there.
Yep. And well, kind of about where we were last time. USJ happened. Kurumi bullied people. We are now at...
She also reverted Oboro's time.
Oboro's time, yep.
And Aizawa had a mental breakdown.
Like usual.
But this one more of a happy one.
Yeah. But we get to the beginning of sports.
Also, it's been revealed that Mirio and Kurumi have a relationship.
Yeah. And I will say this one's not going to be like the hour-long ones because, well, I wrote all the way to the end, but I can give you like a 30 to 45 minute one on this one.
So it's kind of you can kind of say this is part 2, part A.
Yeah. Basically my system to tell you all, so you kind of get the gist. First episode is going to be kind of the longer one. Second episode is going to be a little bit shorter. The third episode is going to be like the finish off episode. Unless you guys
want either longer or short, depending on how much we have left.
Yeah, and it depends if you guys want me to try to go in the manga. But if I do, it's going to take longer. So if you want me to try to go into manga and some of these stories, please tell me in the comments.
We're probably going to end off at the overhaul arc.
No, it'd be the Deku's Black Whip arc.
Oh yeah, the co-training.
Yeah.
So if you want to go to the manga, go into the war arc, or I guess you can say we can make our way through season 5 stuff with the war arc.
Yeah. Just tell us in the comments. I'll try to see what I can do. Because I've kind of read the manga. Fox has not.
So, and like I said, this is her territory, so.
Without further ado, let's begin with the sports festival.
Before we do that, if you guys do want us to continue this in a different fashion, like you want us to make our own original arc, just tell us.
Yeah. Because I'm sure we could pull some creative stuff and you guys might really like what we do. And if you like it like that way...
like a new thing I might do for Cloaker.
Yep, and once you guys, if we know that you like it, we can actually, well, do some fun shit. Let's put that over there. Okay. Well, as we are at the sports list this time. Long introduction, but hey. But we get a sports festival where they announce UA's candidates and all. Kurumi actually giving this speech, which she says like a motivational speech. I'm not saying a speech because I suck at them.
But she ends off saying that she will be a special guest during one of the events.
Mm-hmm.
And this is only for the first and second years, not third years.
Yeah. As the first is the race, as we all know, but the 0 points are a lot faster because of Kurumi's interference.
with Aizawa calling out saying, "Looks like we have a time distortion, everyone."
As they see everything going faster on the robots, and just like, oh no, as they get to run, people get their scan. Baku kind of being behind. No,
He falls behind Momo this time.
yeah, and cavalry battle. Yeah, it's the cavalry battle going similar to Canon, but with the occasional clone of Kurumi bonking people.
With Aizawa warning everyone before she does it.
Mm-hmm.
Saying something along the lines saying, "Is everyone ready for a little bit of the time goddess's interference?"
Yep, and as we get to the 1v1s, it isn't the 1v1s.
Before the 1v1s this time is a special one called Find the Real One.
Yep, so all the students that are left are lined up, and they're not eliminated how the normal way. If they're knocked out of bounds, they're gone. But if they find the real one, they win.
And all of them, no matter if they are knocked out or anything, pass.
Mm-hmm.
However, if either Kurumi knocks them all out, or the time limit of 15 minutes ends, Kurumi gets to choose 2 people to eliminate from the competition.
Yep. As we get to equity 3, so break anything. But yeah, as we get to the goddamn brain doesn't want to work right now. We get to where she has about, I want to say like 100 clones right now.
I'll say it's 50 to give the people a chance.
That's Kurumi though.
Fair.
You think she cares?
But I'm pretty sure that Aizawa would have told her at least tone it down to 10 times the amount of players they have.
And she's like, fine, I'll do 75.
As Miri would pipe up saying, "If you do 50, I'll do something to you."
It's like, fine. She goes down to 50. It's just they all appear as they run at intense speeds, mixing everyone up. No one can see where the real one went. As all of them begin fighting the other students, knocking them out of bounds, with a few actually touching the real one, but not noticing they did.
And
Besides,
getting a little embarrassed about it because of what Bakugo touched.
Mm-hmm. As Minya noticed, and he says, "Kurumi, break some bones." And instantly, all the clones look at Bakugo and just start beating the shit out of him.
And one of them, being Ida, takes the chance to basically throw the actual Kurumi out, since she was backing away, being all embarrassed.
Before she kind of hits the ground, she points her flintlock at the 400 clock and shoots herself in the throat, saying "Dead." Rewinds her time back on the stage and back into the mix of clones.
As I was saying, that was a close attempt made by Class 1A's Ida Tenya. However, he forgot that Kurumi can reverse her own time.
And it's like, as all the years Kurumi say, "I'm done toying with you rats." As she would literally, I think it's, point her flag to the 7th on a clock, saying "Zion," and shoot the ground of the stadium. freezing everyone. She then just moves them positioning outside the ring, and then resuming the time by shooting herself again, as they all fall out the ring.
As Aizawa simply says, well, that was anticlimactic.
And she just looks at us, I was like, few of them touched me, so you're fine.
Well, since technically the students have won, you will not be able to eliminate anyone this time.
Yeah, you're lucky when I really want to eliminate one person in particular.
How about we put this to a vote by the audience? Do you want her to eliminate one person?
As the audience, you should see the votes of being able to not going up with after like 12 minutes. The one saying she should has a little bit higher.
By one.
As she
that
smiles.
One being Endeavor.
She smiles crookedly and loads her gun with the first bullet and says, out of shooting herself, accelerating her time as she zooms to Bakugo, kicking him in his nuts, launching him out the ring, and just says, I choose that motherfucker.
As Aizawa would say over intercom, saying, Bakugo Katsuki, due to elimination by Kurumi's own interest and by audience vote, has been eliminated from the sports festival.
And Kurumi's like, I'm calm now.
Bakugo kind of going on a rant about saying this is not fair, and why does this bitch always get special privileges while his quirk's better?
And Kurumi just kind of loads another bullet, aims at his crotch, like, you want another?
Bakugo says, you'll win this round, bitch.
She shoots. Directly, like, I'll say it was like a stun bullet and it hits him right in the nuts.
Bakugo just kind of flops down and passes out.
Yep. As we get to the 1v1s now, as the all goes canon, but Bakugo is now on the podium. It is Shinzo, Tokiyami, and Todoroki. Shinzo has the hand in combat because Kurumi kind of teaches them here and there.
And he managed to catch Shoto off guard with his quirk.
Mm-hmm. So instead of Shinzo kind of, if you watch the season 2, instead of getting the scarf, he has the scarf and a flintlock.
With stun rounds made by Kurumi.
Mm-hmm. And
Shinzo's kind of developed his own style by mentally asking an opponent before he hurts them, saying, "Did I hurt? Respond to this if this hurts."
Yeah.
Which is a really funny way for his quirk to be exploited.
Mm-hmm. And as we get to the first camp, that's right. They get escorted by these. Okay, before you get to the first, I want to explain her conversation with Endeavor. Endeavor basically got his ass kicked, and she streamed it to Todoroki.
And he only did that because Todoroki requested.
Mm-hmm. Todoroki is thinking, best assistant teacher ever.
Mm-hmm.
As we get to now the forest, then being escorted, the cliff kind of crumbling as usual. With Kurumi.
Not being with the students, being with Aizawa mostly.
Yeah. And Kurumi kind of just waiting for the students. He's made food.
With Aizawa telling her not to, it's for the students to make, and it's not for her to make for them.
And she said, "Who do you think I'm making food for them? This is for us."
Aizawa says, then go right ahead. I see you using the new recipe. The new recipe I saw you write about.
Yes. As she would then shoot herself with the Aleph bullet, which is the first bullet, spending her time as she speeds up the time she is making the food. As the food finishes, as the students get there. Students try to go get the food, but then she shoots a bullet on the ground, and it launches them into trees.
Aizawa walking over saying, "Sorry, everyone, that's kind of our food. For your guys' food for today, or tonight, you will have to be making it yourself."
Mm-hmm. Them all complaining.
As I was saying, it's life. When you start to live on your own, you have to make your food your own. It's a good way to teach you in a weird way.
Mm-hmm. She teacher commenting on her food. And the villains attack.
Starting with Dobby's fire.
Mm-hmm. With Kurumi just like, I ain't dealing with this. With her just pointing her gun at the 7th and then pointing it to the, I think it's 6th. They're combining 2 bullets as she shoots herself, which also creates her domain of time and freezes everything. And she basically just starts dinking people, knocking out lower tier villains. But then
all the Dobby clones.
Yeah. And she can't hold it much longer, so she has to drop it. But they're all injured.
If, of course, the Dobby Twice clones kind of just turn to mush.
Mm-hmm. They end up capturing Bakugo. Somehow.
I'll just say Toga was amidst the students during the training camp.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I'm not going over time-wise.
We're only at 17 minutes.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I'm not going over.
Well, 18 now.
Yeah.
We get to end it off here or go longer.
I'll do the kidnapping, then I will end it off.
End it off?
After the kidnapping rescue. So we get to everyone's panicking as they end up with just Kurumi going. Aizawa sent Kurumi to go rescue this rascal. Kurumi just walks in.
Well, I'll just say, Aizawa knows that the students are going to go for Bakugo, so he sent Kurumi along with them.
Mm-hmm. There you go. All my goes to the door with the pizza delivery skit, which is still weird to me how villains fall for that.
Honestly.
So that happens with Bakugo getting escaped thanks to Kurumi speeding up her students' times and her time to get Bakugo faster.
Before he's teleported away to a new area.
Yep. And with the online battle, Kurumi kind of fixes All Might's injury temporarily.
She basically does the unthinkable that she said. Basically, she ran into All Might saying, "I'm only doing this once, and I'm taking it back straight afterward."
Her shooting All Might's injury and healing it fully, as he will give the same battle towards the other one just a lot easier. And knocking. He would escape, but then he couldn't run from All Might, so he get recaptured. As all the rest of the League of Villains escape. as in canon.
Mm-hmm.
Then they go back to UA. They get the dorm system. They do the, I think it's
Competition.
dorm system. With them all saying the rooms are the same as canon. They get to Kurumi's room.
Kurumi and Mirio's room.
As they see a bunch of like clocks.
Just a lot of clocks in the most random places.
And they're not like, they're like very old, unique clocks that are very.
The grandfather clocks.
Yeah. But they don't make the ding.
See like fancy black and white beds, fancy black and white queen size bed made for two.
Yeah, and thing about the grandfather clocks, they don't make the ding. That has been removed.
She made sure of it.
Yeah, because I annoy the hell out of her.
They also come to when they go to the kitchen, they see two cups on the table. One called My Time Queen, and the other one saying My Pomegranate.
And you can see kind of a gun room, of Kurumi's gun room.
Which Shinzo instantly takes liking to.
Yep. And when the others try to enter the gun room, they get zapped.
Except for Shinzo.
And Shinzo's like, I should come here more often, it's quiet.
And apparently she's the only one that let me in. I believe she's the only one that let me in here.
Yep. As they all get down, they say, I think we know who won.
As they walk over to Kurumi and Mirio, who are just cuddling on the couch watching a movie.
Mm-hmm. And what time are we at?
We're at 22 now.
Yep, I guess we can end it there.
Got it.
Well, this was, as promised, I have done you a part 2.
And like we said in the beginning, this is a shorter one due to multiple reasons.
Yeah.
1, due to content. 2, due to a sleepy Laz.
And as I said in the beginning, please comment which one you want me to do part 2 of next. If like you like maybe a day or two to do this.
Because we're probably gonna take a break tomorrow, probably, unless we want to get more out for you.
Yeah, I'll probably take a break tomorrow, so you guys do the comment, because past 2 days I have sent 4 videos, and my brain does not have the effort to write right now.
Which is why if we do a video tomorrow, it'll probably be one of mine.
Plus, my morning was a fun experience. But, yeah. Well, I do hope you enjoy this. I'm sorry it's not as long, but I can't do hour ones. I gotta make them interesting somehow. So there's gonna be a few short ones. Sorry. I hope you're okay with that, but
after all, and I think you guys might like this better, or this shorter format better, due to the fact that I already see the video retention. You guys tend to lose track, tend to kind of stop watching halfway through.
Yeah. You cry inside. But do comment what one you want me to do next. I will get to writing the next part and get it out there.
Do subscribe for more content from us.
Yep. This is Laz.
This has been Fox.
Hope you have enjoyed, and this is goodbye.